Hi everyone, welcome again to Autism 101, the place where you receive valuable tips. Alright, so I went ahead and jot down some signs of autism. So that is what we'll be discussing today. What are the possible signs of autism? And one of them is tiptoeing. Now we all know that, walking on your toes as a child is actually normal for early years, but passing 3 to 4 years, if you see your child still walking on their toes, tippy toe, right, then it's something to be questioned, right? Possibly a symptom of autism. All right, so inappropriate playing with toys. The way in which they play with toys, you'll find that they have the cars playing with, and then they take off the wheels, or, just playing with it differently than a regular child would. Or, you will see them driving the car like this, and they tilt their head looking at the wheels, right? Because something on it, which is the wheel, that fascinates them. All right, so inability to relate to others. And that is what really impacts their ability to socialize. Hyperactivity or passiveness, inappropriate laughing or crying. They don't really understand their emotions well unless, intervention takes place. Poor speech or lack of speech. Of course, we all know that autism, it affects the communication level, which involves speech. Lack of awareness to danger. They really do not know danger. So that is why they need strong supervision. You have to always be on the alert until they have received some aspect of intervention where they have overcome that obstacle. Strange attachment to objects. You'll find that, they will have this addiction to a certain thing based on the sound that it makes, or the feel of it, or the look of it. Right? You'll find that they're attached to gadgets, or they're attached to, the horns of a vehicle, or whatever it is. You will know what that attachment is because it becomes repetitive in their lives. Oversensitivity or undersensitivity to sound, taste, sight, right? Difficulty dealing with changes to routine. This one is what establishes challenging behaviors at times. So unless they receive intervention, they're not able to overcome this at all. And the prior video that I posted speak a lot to this. How to help your child transition, right, from activity to the next. Playing with toys in ways that don't make sense to others, which is in relation to what I just said, inappropriate playing with toys. Unexpected energy levels, they're usually hyperactive. I don't know where their energy comes from, but they have a different level of energy. And so I'll make it my point of view to say this to you, that having a child who is on the spectrum, you ought to take into consideration protection as well of yourself and others who are catering to that child. Don't try to annoy or irritate or try to trigger any behavior in the child, because at that time, so when the child becomes to demonstrate tantrum, their level of strength is, their strength is not normal. And they could possibly cause damage to others around them, and they do not know really what they're doing. So, this is something to take into consideration as well. Don't try to restrain them when they're going through a tantrum. Please do not do that. Don't do that. All right. So they also love to hear and to really listen to sounds, some of them. Right? And then you will have some who they just do not like to hear the sound whatsoever. The sound really affects them. They find it difficult or different. They find different kinds of things, delightful or frustrating. So you will find that they're not able to adapt to a situation or to an environment because of differential things, right? And my son is coming now. Oh, Jesus. All right, guys, so there are so many more symptoms and signs to autism that I would love to get into, but the video has gone too long. So see you again. Hit the like button, as my son says.